Hello everyone, welcome back to BlackCross Favorite Games, and welcome to Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. So, out of the trilogy of the Uncharted games, the second one is actually my personal favorite. I absolutely love the puzzles, I love the combat in this one, definitely overall improvement compared to the first one. Third one was a little bit of a downgrade, not by much, but I mean it was enough to where it definitely felt like, there were some things that were too well done, and there were some things that could have been better. But point is, second one was the best one overall. And for those that are asking, no, I have not played Uncharted, I believe it's Legacy. It involves Chloe. And then I have not played the fourth one. Then again, there's also the PS Vita version that I have never played, but that's beside the point. The point is, I've only played the three mentioned Uncharted games. So, with that said, let's go ahead and start on this game right here. So let's see. What the? Continuous speed run? Okay, that's a new one. For those that are asking, this is actually coming from the PS4 version of Uncharted 2. This is the PS4 version, the Uncharted Collection, Nathan Collection set. So yeah, let's see. Well, this is interesting. For those who just wants to see the game. Okay, well, that's something. We're going to stick with normal, obviously. I have actually played this on crushing mode, but brutal. I'm afraid to ask how hard that is. I mean, I remember how hard crushing was, but brutal, I'm afraid to ask how hard that is. But, like I said, for the time being, we're going to be playing it on normal, so... So, here we go. I did not tell half of what I saw, for I knew I would not be believed. Marco Polo, on his deathbed, 1324.
What's going on?
It's a good question, right?
That's my blood. That's my blood. It's a lot of my blood.
Oh, Crudle sticks.
Oh, God.
The shit that he gets into, you know? Alright. So it's been a while since I played the second one. The last time I played the second one was technically whenever I was doing my... Ooh. Well, that's not going to be the way to go, is it? But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Haven't played this since I did my top favorite games list on my other channel, so... So yeah, this is going to be interesting. I really love the Uncharted series. They really know how to bump the bar. When it comes to action games, I mean, it is pure on action, you know. If you've ever played Uncharted, it's like a never-ending feedback of like pure action, raw action. Just, you never know what's gonna happen, especially like this. And the puzzles are like absolutely on par, perfect in my personal opinion.
It's okay.
Ow! Ooh, that was close. Now comes the fun part. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Ooh, boy. Come on. You can do it. I know you're wore out, but you need to climb up. Ooh. Well, we were inside, we're now outside again. Okay. And we're back to where the pipe broke. Or maybe just a rail, I don't know. I'm thinking it's a pipe. Oh, he's almost made it out now. But not very long. Come on, you can do it, Nate. You've been through a lot more hectic shit. And believe me, I've seen it. You know, if it wasn't for the fact that I'd be afraid to attempt it, it'd probably be a good idea just to uncouple that little bit. That way it wouldn't have pulled on the train. Ooh, boy. Talk about your, escape. That's scary.
Buy me a drink, sailor.
Harry Flynn? Hey! What the hell are you doing here?
I'm looking for you, mate.
Uh-oh. Should I be flattered or worried?
Maybe a bit of both. Come here. I've got a job for us.
Really?
The client is willing to part with a huge sum of cash if we acquire a certain object for him.
All right, I'm listening.
Now, you're not gonna like this.
Oh, no. No, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, you just hear me out for a
No,
second.
Flynn, we both know two people who were killed trying to lift something out of this
And
place.
one who made it out.
Yeah, barely.
I can't do this without you, Drake. You're the only one who's cracked it, and you know better than anyone it's a two-person job.
No. Three, actually.
Right. And speak of the devil, here she comes now.
What?
Chloe Fraser.
Nate. Drake. Nathan. Drake.
Hello, Harry.
Chloe here's one of the best drivers in the business. She'll take good care of us.
I bet.
Right, look. I've got it all figured out. We go in through the sewer.
I'm loving it so far.
That puts us in the courtyard. From there, we scale up the wall, run across the rooftops, and just drop down into the exhibit hall. Bob's your uncle. And what is worth all this trouble, I hear you ask?
I didn't, but go ahead. But that's it. An oil lamp.
Yeah.
It's worthless. I don't get it.
Neither do we. That's why we tracked you down.
Well, it sounds like you're working for a nutcase. Some collector who's got too much time and money on his hands. And by the way, this is not worth any of it.
But there's more. How's your 13th century Latin, mate?
Where'd you get this?
Borrowed it from the files of the nutcase.
In Trebizond, we were set upon by thieves. Father, Maffeo, and I were robbed of our greatest treasures. This was written by Marco Polo.
Yes, that much we were able to work out.
Unfortunately, the rest of it's nonsense.
Hey, hold on. So that it should not fall into the wrong hands, I concealed my great sorrow in the unlikeliest place. The light of the great Khan shelters the fate of the 13.
See what I mean? It's just gibberish.
He's talking about the lost fleet.
Yeah.
I don't know, someone want to fill me in?
Marco Polo leaves China. with 600 passengers and 14 ships, loaded down with treasure from Kublai Khan. Now he lands in Persia a year and a half later, with only one ship left and only 18 passengers. Now he recorded every detail of his journey, but he never told what happened to all those ships and the passengers.
So somewhere out there are 13 ships loaded with the Emperor's treasure waiting to be found.
Yeah, and that is what your client is after. Hey, look at this lamp. It's covered in Mongolian script. It must have been a gift from Kublai Khan.
The light of the great Khan shelters the fate of the 13.
Marco Polo hid something inside this lamp. Something that pinpoints the site of the lost fleet.
So, we're dicking this guy over, right?
Damn straight.
Absolutely. You in then?
What the hell? I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Oh, I don't know. You're bleeding to death inside of a train that's fallen off a cliff? I don't know, that's just the start. Next thing you know, you're getting shoot at. Oh boy. Yep, we're starting. I see something twinkling. That might be the first treasure that we get. And since this is on the PS4, that means you're going to see the trophy indicator a lot more often. Yep, this is the first treasure. It's probably one of the fun things to do in Uncharted. It's like when you play it enough, you just like kind of like remember where almost all the little stuff are at. And of course, there's also the precursor orb that you can find in almost every game. I say almost because, like I said, I've only played through 1 through 3, so I have no idea if it's even in the 4th one or not. I mean, I know Crash Bandicoot is on the Uncharted 4 game, which I think is really cool, but I don't know if Jak and Daxter is even remotely brought up. But what do I know, right? Talk about a tight squeeze. You know, in all honesty, if I had the... Ooh, wow, we've already got our second treasure. Daggum. Spawning them left and right. But, if I had the skill points and stuff, I would definitely purchase the Donut Drake. I know a lot of people will say something about that, but in all honesty, it is hilarious. You gotta appreciate the humor that is behind the ideal of a fat guy. And I'm a fat guy, okay? I'm a fat guy. I'm 280 pounds, so I can say it. It's funny just to see a fat guy trying to go through all of this. It's so hilarious just to play this game one time and then play it again as Donut Drake. It is so hilarious. Okay. But I absolutely love getting that. It's like as soon as I have enough points to get it, I immediately get Donut Drake. Just because of how funny it is. You have to accept the humor.
He's alive!
Well, he blew up.
Karma's a bitch.
Whoa. Well, I mean, his arm's clipped into the ground, but he is also missing his arm. From my angle. Ouch. Actually, just in case. I mean, much like the past couple of videos, we're not doing a 100% completion run. We're just playing the game as is. But if I see a treasure, I'll definitely grab it. So if you're looking for a video guide on how to collect the treasure pieces, don't follow this video. Because you won't get far. Come on. There you go, Nate. Oh no, that's gonna blow up. Ouch! Ouch. You know, you have to wonder how he's able to stay alive most of the time. Because, like, the second you try, you're just automatically knocked out.
Hello. Well, so much for foreplay.
You mind telling me what the hell is going on?
You mean with Flynn?
Yeah, you might have warned me.
And missed the look on your face? Anyway, you haven't exactly made yourself easy to find.
Talk about making yourself easy.
Oh, you're not jealous. Let's not forget who walked out on whom. After all, you don't get to be jealous.
Wait a minute, Chloe.
If it makes you feel any better, my relationship with Flynn is strictly professional.
Really?
Mostly professional.
Oh.
When I figured out he was actually on to something, I thought you'd want to be in on the action.
So what's the plan?
Just like we said, we pull the heist, we find the ships, and we make off with the treasure.
With Flynn?
Mm-hmm.
And then?
And then we split the take 3 ways, and you and I just disappear. Together, this time.
I see.
Until then, he can't know about us.
He's gonna be pissed.
He's gonna be fine. Trust me.
To be fair, Chloe does have a nice figure, too. I'm just saying, she has a very nice figure. Alright, so which way can we go now? I guess we're going this way. Wouldn't recommend it, but hey. Apparently the game wants me to go this way. Yeah, it's like, seriously, once you think about it, you wouldn't even do nearly half of this shit. It's like, why would I go through the trouble of trying to find this forsaken treasure all because of what's happening? Just, oh, nuts. Ouch. Just in case. I see no twinkle, I see no shiny, but I see everything else, including the dagger. In all honesty, the collector's edition of Uncharted 2 is insanely... It's like... Not to brag about it, because really, in all honesty, I wouldn't know why I would want it, just for collector's purposes, but the collector's edition is an insane price. If you've ever looked it up, look it up yourself. It's insane of how expensive it is. I mean, I wouldn't say it's one of the great treasures of gaming, but yet it kind of is. Kind of cool looking when you think about it, too.
You sure you're up for this? Feel a lot better if I had a gun. We won't need them. A little insurance, that's all.
Flynn, they're just museum guards. And we have their patrols all mapped out. Relax.
Relax. Relax. Have you ever been in a Turkish prison, mate? If we get caught, they will lock us up and throw away the sodding key. You do realise that, don't you?
Better than you do.
Well, you may fancy that kind of thing, but I don't. Can't afford to make any mistakes.
Yeah, and we won't.
We're here.
This way. So what do we do if they switch the patrols?
Figure it out as we go.
We cannot fumble our way through this.
I don't fumble, I improvise.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Yeah, I'm, adaptable.
Adaptable.
You cocky bastard.
This is Nathan Drake we're talking about.
What did I tell you? That passage there is going to take us right under the museum.
You called it all right.
You need to have a little more faith in me, chum.
Okay, this one here is me.
All right, remember, that tower is our only way into the exhibit. But we can't even get close with those floodlights on.
We've gone over this.
Just make sure you cut the power by the time we reach the second courtyard.
The lights will be out. I'll have the van waiting at the rendezvous point. Just make sure you get your asses out of there in time.
Fair enough.
All right, enough chat. Let's do this.
Chloe. See you on the other side.
Looking forward to it.
You sure you know where you're going?
Don't I always?
Alright then, so I kind of told myself that I was going to do like a chapter per episode, depending. Sometimes that's not always going to be a guarantee, but I'm trying to make certain these episodes aren't going to be like 25-30 minutes long, trying to make them a little bit easier to get into. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I shall see you in the next episode into Chapter 2 of this game. So thank you so much. See you later. Catch you guys then.